Do you occasionally see small book-filled cabinets as you're driving around our towns? These are officially called tiny libraries, and they provide access to reading materials, non-perishable goods, and other necessities. The Community Art Collaborative, Plymouth Public Library, and Herring Pond Wampanoag Tribe together created a small thing that can have a big impact. Here's their tiny library on the local scene.
Jen and McLeana reached out when I was a brand new library director and brand new to Plymouth, and they asked what they could do for us. And I said I wanted to get involved with the Herring Pond Wampanoag Tribe. They got us together with Melissa, and we came up with this crazy idea to do a little free library at the Herring Pond Wampanoag Tribe.
We love tiny libraries. They're just like amazing, fun, and awesome. So we incorporated, through the help of other artisans, the honeycomb and the art that was done by the tribe and also by the students, and put that into the tiny library. And, you know, we also then worked with the tribe, and the tribe really took ownership of it as we would want.
And we thought it really aligned with what we do, as of course we love bees. And you know, what better way that the tribal youth really connected to those big honeycombs that they were able to put their art on. And it really was wonderful.
Not having enough Native books in libraries, in schools for children. So we figured if we could have our own library on our property in books that talk about our culture, it will help our Native children and children that are local around Plymouth.
We're trying to, you know, amplify some of the Indigenous authors out there that aren't real well read, and share those with the community as a whole, right? You know, our non-Native neighbors and community may not be aware of some of these Indigenous authors or some of these, you know, kids' books that they could share with their young people. And I think just overall, it helps us to, again, build morale, you know, get that book in your hand. Share stories. We love storytelling, especially in the winter. And it's a resource for people who are underserved and, you know, may not have a good Wi-Fi signal. So they're able to go there and have a place to do so.
Kelsey at the library said, well, I've got a Wi-Fi that we can house anywhere. Why not start there?
Part of bringing the library means bringing the Wi-Fi, bringing the seed library. It's not just about the book portion of it. So it was great to be able to bring kind of all aspects of the library.
So, you know, we're all at a time where we're all talking about digital equity and, you know, people struggling for connectivity, especially during COVID when all of your kids are at home trying to learn. And some people aren't fortunate enough to be able to afford a nice fancy Wi-Fi signal. So the idea was to help the community in some way. Not only are we going to share our free library with you and you can get some seeds so you can grow your own food this spring and think of us, but you can also go grab some canned goods if you're hungry, or you know, go get a book. Or if you need to you're a young person and you need to go and write a paper, you can go park in our parking lot and write your paper, or you just get within distance of that signal and you can use it. So that was really the hope. And we have seen a couple of, you know, I was really thrilled to see somebody. I wish I remembered the woman. I'd love to go hug her and say, I saw you. She posted a picture, finally made it to the tiny library. And she was so excited. And, you know, she was just, you know, one of the folks locally that wanted to check it out. And I hope she got some good books.
By offering these resources literally in your own backyard, it helps to mitigate transportation, bad weather. If you don't have a driver's license or a vehicle yet, you can walk up to this public library, open up the door, and find resources waiting there for you.
It's really about like being able to provide, you know, and give back, and have a place where somebody could go, you know, on their own and not necessarily need to ask for help, but the help and the support is there. And that is an important part of community and giving, an important part of what the tribe has been doing for their own people and the community around them.
I don't think I've done a presentation where I don't start off and say, a bedrock principle of Indigenous societies is to have good relations with our neighbors. So part of that work and part of what we do is to kind of end the silence and meet our, get out and meet our neighbors more.
Hey friend, thanks for stopping by. If you like this video by The Local Scene, share the love and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.